How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode. Today we are out here in Big Sur, California, in the most sketchy spot that I've been to for spearfishing and freediving. We are gonna hike all of this and get all the way over there to the ocean, so tune in. Walking through the poison oak. Look at this trail. Look at that view. That's where we're going. Look at the boys out here. Hoo hoo! Check out this dangerous cliff right here. Don't want to fall there. Watch your left. Some spear fishermen out there already. I think one of them said he's on YouTube as well. What's interesting about this spot is I saw it a couple months ago and I went out with my wife just to drive down to Big Sur, and I thought to myself, I should check this spot out sometime. Never happened. So I meet this guy who lives in Monterey, and he's telling me about this crazy spot in Big Sur with a crazy hike, and I said, sure, let's check it out. He wasn't able to make it today, but he was nice enough to send me the coordinates. And I come out here and I'm like, oh, huh, this is it. This is the place I thought about going but never went to. It's always fun going out for a first time to a spot. You never know what to expect. And as always, best thing you can do when you spearfish is to go out with a crowd, with at least one buddy. You don't want to be in there by yourself. Worst case scenario, God forbid something happens out there. Although I have done some solo dives in the past, I don't go too far out, and I make sure at least I have someone on shore to wait for me or to keep an eye on my float. Someone I can signal to if needed, someone who'd notice if I'm missing for too long. And here we are. So right when we got in, there were some pretty high waves. So today it was about 4 to 5 foot waves and about 4 to 5 foot swell. Visibility, I mean, on the spot you can tell it wasn't going to be a good day for visibility, but that's okay. Right there we just rode a wave and we're getting in to find out what lives under these waves. One thing I really liked about this spot is the underwater structure. It was a little bit similar to that hike that we just did in the mountain, or the cliffside, whatever you want to call it. You go down, you see this floor, it's like 20 feet under you, and then you swim a little bit, and then you see it just drops again right next to it, another 5 feet, and then you go down that 5 feet, and then there's another drop 5 feet. So we found plenty of underwater caves and holes, and it seemed like on a good day of good visibility, you'd be able to see incredible things with that. So right over here, I'm looking between the rocks, under the rocks, you know, those little spaces fish like to sit in, and there's one. That was the first fish of the day, and it didn't take too long to catch it. I think this might have been within my 5th dive. A decent yellow and black rockfish. These guys taste pretty good, but you do want to be careful from their thorns. It could sting you and it can hurt quite a bit, but it wouldn't cause too many problems. So right here again, looking under the holes, under the crevices, there's a small rockfish right there, and oh, there's a decent one. And that was fish number 2. I try to aim for the head, maybe the spine area. If you get it in the right spot, it won't be shaking and moving like that. But I am shooting like literally a few inches away from their face, so you can't miss it. And just as long as you get them through the flap on your spear, you should be able to keep them. So right here is what I was talking about. So here I dove down about 15-20 feet, and oh look, there's another drop right here. So now we go down a couple feet, and right here there's another drop, so we go down a couple more feet, you know. And so it just kind of keeps going down and keeps going down. With one of these dives, I got down pretty deep in one of these holes, and I was able to land another rockfish, but I hadn't turned my GoPro on to record. But as you can see, it's just structure, structure, structure. So, other than that rockfish, I was able to catch this amazing lingcod right here. It was huge, and again, I could not get this shot on my GoPro. So because of all of these underwater holes and steps and whatnot, it became a little bit difficult to keep them. So if I went down, checked out a hole, went back up, because of the rough conditions and the difficult waves, it would be hard to keep track of where a certain hole was. So I started marking those holes with my spear gun. My spear gun is attached to floater line, which is attached to my floater. And so once I leave my spear gun there, I go back up, I breathe, and then I go right back down to where my spear is. And while doing that technique, I went down to my spear gun and I found a ginormous lingcod sitting right in front of it. I grab my spear gun, I aim it, and I try to press the record button on my GoPro, and I guess I just didn't press it hard enough, and the fish was about to take off. And I was not about to miss another lingcod. This thing was huge. It was at least 25 inches from when I saw it, and it looked big. Its head was big, it was thick, and it was definitely a good sized fish to catch. Over here you could see, I put it on the stringer, and it chomped on one of those rockfish that I had on there. Truly a monster. Got 3 rockfish and this monster-sized lingcod, definitely above limit. And it's eating one of the rockfish on the stringer, as you can see. Look at that! Look at that! This guy is just like, man, he's definitely above limit, because my body measurement, so right up to the middle of my bicep is the 22-inch mark. This thing is looking, I'm guessing it's going to be about 24, maybe 25 inches. Biggest ling I ever caught with a spear gun. Sitting right there. Awesome fish. Look at that.
Righteous, bro.
Yeah. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what are some things you'd like to see? What's something that you want to see more of? Maybe something you want to see less of. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.